Even
Let's
though,
reflect on Lindsay's relationship.
well, it's just for you, but you
Yeah.
probably didn't want to watch that back. Okay.
Video's got 1 million hits on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. So, I mean, you have a new why, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a why that you want to share, but it doesn't matter. Like, seriously,
Yeah.
I think we can all relate to this. You have that for yourself. So, you just sponsored the fourth coach on your right.
Yep.
And who's that? What's her name?
Mary Durney.
Okay.
She was a Beachbody customer, but she never was assigned a coach. So I made sure she filled out the form first. And then, but you know how sometimes when everything, like you have them fill out the form and then they buy something, like sometimes it doesn't happen. So I have to follow up because I know that like on the other end, that's happened before where it's not showing up as my coach or whatever. And so, but she did fill out the form and she bought a challenge pack with the coach, the VIP access. So.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you have all 8 coaches, right? Active.
Yes. On my end, I think I have, it varies. So like somebody will be on Shakeology and then be inactive and then come back to life a couple months later.
Right.
So
you want to have a cushion. You want to have a cushion always,
right.
Because that's what happens. People go in and out of being active.
Right.
Okay, so but for the most part you have 8, and then you have Jamie on your right. She's an emerald. Mm-hmm. And then you really just need the emerald on your left leg right now. Yep. And then like, we said. So, and then additional coaches just have a backup plan. But I mean, that's going to be the work. So are any of those coaches a potential emerald?
I believe so. It's been this one that's been it's a married couple.
Oh.
And they've been doing my challenge groups for well over 1.5 years. And she's pregnant right now too. So her husband is like, I'm closer with him. I've never met her actually, but she signed up to be a coach.
Who is that?
Elizabeth Sturcelli.
Okay.
So I would love, like, he is like an Instagram god. Like his transformation story is so balls to the wall cool. Like he used to be over 300 pounds.
Wow.
And he's amazing. And so I don't really know why, because I kind of have already explained and went through it why he should sign up to be a coach. But she's kind of already using her own discount. So she's kind of like asked and pondered the thought. It has the seeds been planted on extra income and things like that. So talking out loud, I think I just need to, revisit that conversation because it's been a while. Like, it's always like, well, I think I'm too busy right now, or, I thought about it, but I just don't know if I'm busy. But I mean, they're like kind of a power couple.
Yeah.
He was my goal to be like a coach under me because I feel like he would be so successful. I'm like, well.
So he has like a lot of people follow him on Instagram.
Yes.
What happens when he shares his testimonial?
I mean, like, and he even hashtags the Beachbody products and things like that, and other coaches are commenting and things like that. But I mean, he knows how to work, right? He comments right back and everything like that. I mean, that's kind of where it goes. I don't think it was intentional, to be honest with you, why he has a lot of followers and likes. He's just like a genuine great person that has got this awesome story to motivate people. Yeah. So I was hoping that would bring me some leads, but it hasn't.
Right. So, I mean, ideally what I would just do with her is probably reach back out to her and something something along the lines of this, is I would just reach back out to her and say something like, hey, just wanted to check in with you, see how your results are going or your program's going or whatever.
Yeah.
And then just say, I would just be honest with her and just be like, so listen, right now I'm actually working on growing my business.
Yeah.
And I'm working with a couple of key people on my team who are doing the same. Mm-hmm. And I know we talked about this before, but I really wanted to ask you again. I wanted to bring it up again. I know that you signed up, as a coach for the discount, but you can say what you just said. I see you guys are a power couple. You guys love Beachbody. And I wanted to know if you would, and then what I would want to do is, one, see if you can get them in front of like the 7-minute opportunity video, and then onto a 3-way call. Like that would be your goal. So, I know we talked about this before, and then tell them the reasons why you think that they would be great at it. Right. I would be saying something like this. I'm about to help some other people on my team, grow a business. And before I start that, I wanted to reach out to you guys first, because I know we talked about this before. And if it's not something that you're interested in, I'm totally fine. But I wanted to come to you first because you guys are a power couple, your husband, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
So is this something that you would be interested in revisiting? If so, I'd love to send you a video of how the business works. It's 7 minutes. And if she comes back and says yes, then, have them watch that video, and then you share my story, and then say, why don't you watch this, write all your questions down. And then my coach has been doing this for 10 years. She's hit the $1 million club with Beachbody. Or you can even say she built a 6-figure income in 2 years. Yeah. Would you be willing to jump on a call with her, with me, so she can answer all your questions, and you guys can decide if this is something that you want to do? So that's kind of your exposure to exposure. Because if they watch the video, then they're gonna at least understand the financial opportunity.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they just don't. They get swallowed in challenge group land on Facebook, social media. That's all people see sometimes. They don't understand the real opportunity. And then if they watch that and then they start talking with each other like, okay, well, how does this actually work? How are we going to get customers? That's when you can leverage me and then let me get on a call with you, with them, and help me get them signed up. Because my hopes would be, we don't want her to just sign up her husband. We want them to watch that video and go, okay, wait a minute. We can do this. We know this person and this person and this person and this person. And then they come in with like people that they want to sign up because they get it once they watch that video, Mm-hmm. And then the other thing is like, if they're like, we're not interested, or it's not a good time right now, or whatever, then consider doing that referral program.
Right. I usually do, I give them like a $25 gift card if they refer somebody and they end up signing up. If they sign up to be a discount coach, I was doing that this past year. I was giving Amazon gift cards, and it's so easy because you can just text them the gift card or, to their email or whatever it is. If they sign up to be a preferred customer and all that. I was just reading that in like chapter 4 of So, and then also, I can't really have this anymore, so I'll be giving these samples out because I know a lot of runners. So, so I'll be doing that. I was writing some ideas out as far as like samples, but anyways, yeah. So
that's what I would do with her, because that way if she, she does say, well, we're not interested or whatever at this time, even though she's a discount coach, like I would still give her referrals.
Yeah.
Because she's not signing them up under her anyways.
Sure. Right. So, she doesn't care, then yeah.
Okay. So that's option 1, which is a really good option. Anybody else?
Mary, the one I just signed up today, might be a maybe. The only reason why I say that is because she's been a gym rat. I think she might be in her early 40s. Kids are in the military. She's a gym rat. I met her. She's been coming to my Turbo Kit classes ever since I moved here. And she's that person where she's got a lot more intensity than you do like in class. And you're like, shit, oh, Mary's here. So I've always praised her about that. And I just saw her last week. I hadn't seen her in a while. I hadn't seen her in like probably 6 months. And she finally came to class. And then today she just kind of told me, hey, I think I'm getting sick of the gym. I need something else. And so I don't know. I feel like I don't know her that well, but I need to dig a little deeper with her and get to know her a little bit better. But yeah, she's got a great physique. She's never done supplements before, and she's signed up for the Mega Challenge Pack with the Shakeology and the Beachbody Performance line and all that. So, you know, I'm hoping that she could, you know, I just told her like, you know, just let me know how you like the products, you know, how you like the Energize. Sometimes you get a little leery about trying it, but I just tried it for the first time with 80 Day Obsession and it was awesome. So I think she's like, if you just see her, you're like, oh, she kind of looks the part. She's got a great little physique and she's a little firecracker. So I just need to dig a little deeper with her, but that's who I think of who I have right now.
Okay. Cause you put her on the same leg as Jamie.
I did because that leg wasn't complete. Is that correct?
Right. It is, but we also have to think about the Emerald on the other leg. But you also told me she was just going to be a discount coach.
Yeah.
Did she tell you that? Did she say that?
Yeah. Well, yeah. And she was saying, can I cancel at any time? Like she was leery about, you know what I mean? So I'm like, well, sure, but you're not going to want to because you're going to love the program and the discount. So this is all brand new to her.
Right.
Everything's new. So.
Right. So when you sign someone up like that, just say like casually to them, like after you do all that and they're signed up and whatnot, then just casually ask them. So if you don't know the answer already, but I mean, I always ask, so do you have any interest in working this as a business and earning an income through coaching?
Okay.
Like let them say, no, I just want to do the programs and the groups, or maybe if I see a transformation, you know how we hear that many times. So, so even if she's going to do something, it sounds like it would be like really slow moving. It would be like a while from now. Okay. So like on your left leg, you can talk to Elizabeth, but then if that doesn't go through, then you kind of need like a plan B. So I think we talked about this before a long time ago, but outside of your husband, is there anyone else that is in your family that is on Shakeology or?
My best friend Megan was a discount coach. She's my person. I think she would sign up again because she just adopted 2 kids from China. She was very busy. She wasn't drinking it for a while. But I think if I asked her, like honestly, like as a favor, she would do it. She's very financially sound, meaning like I think if I just asked her, she would just do it. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't think she wants anything to do with like having it become a business or anything, but she would be like a cushion, you know?
Right. Okay. So anyone else? Like who do you know that is on Shakeology that would be interested in getting it at a discount? Do you have any family members that are on it or want to be on it and would possibly purchase it for the discount?
I have my side's like, I don't even talk about the business with them because I think they're there's just some family members that are like that. I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I get it.
They're over it. But like Kyle has huge family, and two of them actually have ordered from me before, just kind of like one-time orders here and there, like the 3-day cleanse and things like that. So there's one in mind, his cousin that I get along with pretty well, that I am writing down right now to reach out to.
Okay.
Her name is Brooke. And so anyway, she's someone that has always loved the product. She used to come to my classes when I lived in Illinois.
So what I'm thinking is if you had someone that signed up because they wanted to get Shakeology on a discount, so then they're signing up as a coach. And then either if it was like a close family member, you could place 2 discount coaches under them.
Right. Okay.
Or if they had a network, they would be willing to refer you to.
Okay.
Like another coach I'm working with, her mom used to be a coach, and she's been on Shakeology on and off for a couple years. Then I said, well, what about asking your mom if she would host a shake party with just her friends?
Yeah.
And if those people sign up, will your mom sign back up? And then we'll just put those people under your mom. So that's like that's what I'm thinking of, because it's almost like if you place people under someone, you would only want it to be under a spouse or like someone really close, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
A mom or a sister or, something like that.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
even if they're just, they don't really care about the business, but you're close enough, like my best friend, where she would host a party for me. Like she would do that.
Well, then I would do that.
Okay.
And you can decide at that time what you want to do. Because this coach hasn't decided either yet. Like once she has the party, I'm like, you're going to have to figure it out real fast before you have the party. But in other words, like the people that she signs up, will they go under her mom or will they go under her? So I think that's just too like a conversation you have with your best friend. Because if she's like, I don't want to, anything to do with it, then maybe she just points you to people. Either way, it's a win.
Right.
I don't know if it will be your emerald, but either way, she could maybe point you to someone.
Yeah.
That could turn into your emerald. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
And then you could ask her and then you could give her a referral credit.
Okay. So let's say she signs up, I call her today and she's like, yep, I'll do that for you. I'll sign up. And then, I would want her to be an emerald, the more emeralds I can get, the better. But so then let's say she hosts a party or she gives me referrals, and then I will sign 2 up under her, and then anybody else would be under me, or does it just depend how it's going?
I think that just depends on what she says she wants to do.
Yeah. She
wants to get Shakeology at a discount, and then we sign 2 people up under her, and that's literally like a temporary thing. It's totally a temporary thing, because we know like one of them goes inactive, she's going to lose her status, and then she's going to drop. So it's like in the process of doing that, you're looking for another emerald, a legit one, Right. But if she were to do something like that, then those people would be signing up as coaches.
Yeah.
Not customers. So
right.
Yeah, they would be signing up as coaches. So she's not technically going to get a commission from them. She might get a team cycle bonus, but barely, especially if she's not doing anything.
Yeah.
So it's up to you if you want to still give her a referral bonus. It's technically going on your team. You know what I mean?
I just thought of somebody else She was actually a discount coach under me a few years ago, right after I had signed up. Like, well, when I started doing the business, like a year after I signed up. And she was having money issues. So then she deactivated, and she wanted to do the VIP thing again. So we were talking last night, but she was driving. So I don't know. I didn't think about that 15 minutes ago. So I think she'd be interested. She said she was interested in signing up as a coach again. And again, she's also awesome at social media. I just don't know that she'd be interested in the business, but I'm thinking of another, right. I don't want to say temporary, hold, but.
Right, but she might have a party for you, or she might give you referrals. Like, that's how we need to start thinking, is not just like this person is going to kill the business, or they're not going to do nothing. Let them point you to other people, because you might find your person through one of these people. You know? What was her name?
Yep.
What was her name?
Oh, sorry. Maddie Hiltz.
Okay. So yeah, just start thinking like that. In a perfect world, I would want almost like to place the two people under them that are their network. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to place my leads under them. So like if Megan hosted a party and you were to get two people to sign up from that, then I would place those two people under her. You know what I mean? Like that was ideally what I would want. Or if I knew I was signing someone up just for the discount, then I would place them. And the whole thing I would know is temporary. So I would just be hustling instead of to build one emerald. I would be working to build like 2-3 emeralds.
Right.
So that one of them sticks. Because the one that will stick is the one that actually wants to go diamond. And that's really how it works. Like if someone just kind of wants to go emerald, they'll never stick. Right. The ones that stick are the ones that actually want to be at the next rank, and they fell back to that rank. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
But that kind of helps you too to understand, like when you're like looking at these people, and most of them probably will fall back, but if they allow you to get in front of their network, it will be worth it, because one person just turned into 5 or 10 people. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I would do, is just brainstorm on that. Yeah. See what else you can come up with that, or anyone else that might host a party for you, or anyone else that might, if you offer them a summer referral bonus program, that might refer people to you, even if they don't want to sign up. Okay. And then figure out.
I was trying to think of something, because I live so far, like I would drive, my friend Megan lives near Milwaukee. I would drive there. It's like a 2.5 hour drive. I would drive there. I'm going there anyway in like 3 weeks. And I'm just trying to think of a different way, because I've always done just kind of like a referral program, just like, oh, if you know anybody that signs up, I'll give you, a gift card. But I'm trying to think of a different way in case I can't travel, 4 hours to host a party or something like that at a friend's house. Like, is there any ideas that pop out at you? Because I hate to rely on just, if or if they sign up without them seeing me or knowing me or knowing,
Yeah, I would, for like your best friend or something like that, I would try to do the party. But for other people, I give them my application. I give them my application to my challenge group to catch the lead. Or you could give them like your story on video, or your transformation if you have that somewhere. Yeah. But you probably would just have to do it like a special, like in the next 2 weeks, kind of thing. That's how you would probably have to promote it.
Okay. A little deadline.
Yeah. Or if you were doing any type of live event or sneak peek or something like that, that's where it's easier
Sure.
to invite people. And then that 5-point customer contact system in the book, you know what I'm talking about, where you go through all your customers and you message them, and it's like the 5 things that she says to them, and then the second to the last one is like, first she's like, hey, I wanted to check in and see how you're loving your products.
Yeah.
That was the audio that I
Okay, I didn't listen to the audio.
Okay. So Mariella can send you the audio. So it's the first thing she says is, hey, I wanted to check in and see how you're loving your products. And then they respond, whatever they're on, loving Shakeology, whatever.
Right.
And the second question is, are you running low on anything that I can help you replenish?
Yeah.
Okay. And then number 3 is, I was reaching out to you today to let you know about something new, like challenge group you're about to run, a new program you wanted to tell them about, Lyft, whatever is new. And then the 4th question is, by the way, I don't know if I've mentioned this to you before, but as a coach for Beachbody, I get the largest discounts on the products. Yeah. And because you drink Shakeology every month, is that something that you would be interested in getting more information on?
Yeah. I did read that part in chapter 4.
So that's awesome. Like, I need to type that up. And then the 5th one is the referral.
Okay.
So if you were to go through your customers, your active customers, and do that alone, just that, you would be able to get people in front of third-party tools for for coaching.
Okay.
And you might convert some coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So like, that's when she's talking about like your income producing activities, like that, sitting down and doing that alone, is smart.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I know we have Jamie, which I feel like is a whole other call.
Yeah.
But I mean, the best way I can help you, besides just like this and strategizing with you, is like I was saying before, if you are willing and you have the people, and you could bring 10 people into your living room, right? Whether it's literally there, or you come here with Jamie and do something together. Mm-hmm. And then I come and, you know,
that. So I 3-wayed that conversation with Jamie and her coach. Like we have like a 3-way text or whatever. And as soon as you had said that last week, or I think it was, I was like, you guys, you don't even understand. I'm like, she's offering her time. Like, she's offering to be there in person if we can get a room full of people, you know? So, and like Allison, like her coach is like wanting this. She never had Facebook before. She's only been on Instagram. So like Facebook is so brand new to her. So I've been trying to set up like Zoom calls and everything. Everything's so new, and I don't want to like scare her, you know, her away from Jamie. But I was just saying, like, because they both came to coach camp, and I said, like, she's offering to come and present it for us, because we're all spazzes when it comes to like presenting the business. We know how to sign people up for challenge groups, you know, but when it comes to the business, we're like, you know what to do? Like, so, I mean, it would be a great opportunity to get something together, you know?
Yeah. Even if you do it as like a shake party. Yeah. Like, you promote it as a Shakeology party. I mean, I don't know what your network is. So that's what you kind of have to look at. Who would I invite, and what would these people mostly be interested in? And if you think it is like Shakeology and a workout program, then you promote it as a Shakeology party. And then I still go in there, and I'm still going to share my story. You guys are going to share your stories. And so we sign up discount coaches, we sign up customers, and we might find 1 or 2 people who want to do what we're doing. And that's it. Like, that's all. That's awesome. If we find 1 or 2, then hey, it's worth it.
Right. That's what I was saying. Like, I was telling her, like, the 30 people rule, and then maybe 12 are interested and 5 sign up. And, but I was like, we could build our team in like one day.
Right. And I don't know where she's at with it, but if she's not ready to do it, like, then you just need to do it yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me know on that.
Okay.
So why don't you work on this? I have a call at 5.
Okay.
That I have to get on, but work on this. Let me know about Elizabeth. Start there. Then talk to Megan.
Okay.
And you have Brooke and Maddie, and then you have your customer list, and then you have talking to Jamie and figuring out if that's something you guys are going to do together. Yeah. You do it by yourself or what?
Yeah, I told her she just moved into a new house last week, so she's kind of been dormant. She hasn't been really returning my calls, but I know this is something she is interested in.
Yeah.
So I told her, I'm like, we could crash your new house. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Kristina.
Why doesn't she just have an open house?
Okay, I'm writing it down.
Mariella, what?
No, I was just, does Lindsay, besides the Shakeology party and talking to her coaches about it, is there any other specific homework that she has?
Just like I would say to like reach out to build your customer base list, like active customers.
Yeah.
People that are in your challenge groups and direct Shakeology orders.
Yeah.
And start working through those, even if you message 5 people a day.
Yeah.
Right.
That's, yeah.
With the 5 steps audio that I'm going to send you right now.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we're going to type it out too.
Okay.
We need that.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is so doable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can see it.
Okay.
I almost bought my flight. Don't be mad at me. I'm like, I almost bought my flight today because I was so like.
Yeah, hit Emerald. Build the damn Emerald so you can just buy your flight.
I know. All right. Well, thank you guys for taking the time and doing this kind of on the last minute here.
It's okay. Okay, so I'll send you this, and then we'll send you the audio too.
Okay.
Okay. Let me know how it goes.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
Talk to you soon.
Bye, Kristina.
Bye.